So, with it being midterm time, a lot of people have already either started their midterms or are lucky enough that they have to wait until after reading week. But whatever the case, it got me thinking a lot about schooling and things that I guess the public school system didn't teach me growing up in school, which I it would have been very useful and helpful. I have just like three main things that I wasn't taught in school. I know a lot of my friends weren't either. I don't know if it's different in different areas. But the first one is how to take notes. Growing up, like, we had a lot of PowerPoints, and once we got like the smart boards when they were finally put in the classrooms, they were a big thing, and the teachers would use them a lot for PowerPoints and presentations. And I know in my school and even in the people I went to high school with, no one taught us how to take proper notes. They always told us just to take down like key information, or like don't write everything down, but take what you need to from it. But they never really taught us how to. And now it's a lot easier to kind of summarize it and figure that out. But when you're in like grade 8 and like grade 9, you're like 13, 14, maybe 15 at most, and they don't really explain that kind of stuff. They just expect you to know how to do it. I actually had a teacher in, I think it was grade 12. He was completely shocked that we didn't know how to take notes properly. He always complained about how long we'd take to write down stuff from the slides. And when we told him, we were like, well, we don't know how else to do it. Like, we were never taught how to take notes other than just writing everything word for word. And he was completely, like, didn't know what to say to that. He had a class when he was younger about how to take notes and stuff, and we just never got taught that kind of stuff. The next one is something that we were taught, but obviously I just completely blocked it from my mind. I remember sitting in class and they gave us like highlighters and like articles, and they sat us down and they're like, okay, we're going to teach you how to highlight the important information and summarize things. I just obviously didn't pick that up because I still, to this day, either highlight everything or nothing. I'm awful at it. But the last thing is how to study. I remember in elementary school, you didn't have like exams or anything. You only had a few tests every once in a while. And so you never had to study. And then once high school hits, you have exams every semester, and the teachers would tell you what to study, but they'd never give you tips on how to study. And for the longest time, I just sat there and reread my notes and things from the textbooks and stuff, but I never had any real form of studying. I just reread everything, which doesn't work for me. And I learned that the hard way. And now I have methods to study, but these are just things that I was not taught growing up. And I know a lot of my friends weren't. I know a lot of the people that went to my high school weren't. I don't think anyone in my high school actually got taught this kind of stuff. But I think like it's really important stuff that it really benefits you later in life, especially in university. And I just think that they should teach us this kind of stuff. Like, I find it really important. So, good luck on midterms.